So right now I'm working on a paint color for my next project, and I just want to step out of my comfort zone a little. Well, I mean, it feels like a lot, but that's where clear comes in, and I'm gonna put her in my hallway actually, which is still giving off that like 70s look. There's just something about it that's giving 70s. I didn't even know peel and stick paint swatches were a thing. Like, where in the world has this been? And as you can see, yes, I am going with a shade of green, some form of green. So I chose like 4 fun colors that I thought would fit the space very well. I do like that I was able to move these around and get a good look from like different spots in the hallway. So I ended up like resticking them in this visible area. They're really easy to come off the wall. Let me know which green you guys are gravitating more towards. And you can see it's pretty tight in this hallway. I'm stuck between 2 scoops and OM green, and I'm still deciding if I should paint just the lower half of the hallway or if I should paint the entire thing. But while I decide on the color by Claire, which I'll link in the description box down below if you guys want to check them out and like check out their awesome paint names. Let's give my living room a little spring refresh for literally like, this was under $20. So here's the current state of my living room. There are plants that's supposed to be there, but I was giving them a little sunlight today. It's a warm day. It's like 60 degrees, so I'll put those back. I'm just gonna tidy this up. I'm gonna show you guys my haul and just lay it out, I guess. I did recently get a new plant. This one is a fern. It's crispy wave, I guess. I'm not good with ferns. I've had one before and it like lasted like less than a week in the house. I said I'd never get one again, but I really liked this one. So we'll see how long this one lasts. But yellow is what I'm going for. Let me go ahead and show you guys the haul. Most of you on here actually came from my living room makeover, so it's fairly new to us still. This was a few months ago I did the makeover, so I still want to enjoy like the original setup. And I know a few of you suggested like yellow pillows on the accent chairs, which I think would look really, really nice. A yellow pillow behind a black and white chair, like it just sounds beautiful. But I really wanted like pillowcases because I'm trying to limit the amount of stuff that I bring into the home. I did like the style, I just don't think it would fit the chairs. So I skipped the pillows and opted for a yellow throw blanket instead. Okay, so I returned what I had to return at Home Goods and I switched it out for this blanket. I didn't want a solid color, but all the other ones didn't. They weren't really calling my name. So I got this one, and this was $16.99. I don't see the price tag, but I know it was $16.99. So that's all I got from Home Goods. It was just an exchange. I went to Joann's. I have these throw pillows on my black and white chairs. I like pillows. I just don't want like an abundance of pillows where it's like collecting in my closet when it's not in use. So I'm going to try to DIY something using this yarn and just like stitch it on here. I just have to watch some videos so I can actually know what I'm doing. So I'm going to do that to add the yellows. And then these are from Marshall's. I thought this was so cute. It says plant-based. We are a plant-based family, so I thought it was pretty funny because, you know, you put a plant in this. So I'm actually going to use this as a plant pot instead of an actual mug. And I saw this and I was just like, this is so cute. And I'm actually going to gift this one. I'm going to make this a plant pot as well. And I have some plants that are propagating right now in water, so I'm just gonna transfer one in here with some soil and just gift it to one of my friends. If there's anything I've learned from like the million home makeover videos that I've watched, it's to shop your home, and that's exactly what I did. You'd be surprised how rearranging a few pieces of decor could give you like an entirely different feel, or just changing your throw blanket. So I mostly played around with my plants. So you guys will see a few of them, well, like all of them, as I refresh my living room. I actually do switch out my throw blanket frequently. I don't know, I feel like it does something every time. I put a different blanket in there. It just gives like this new feeling. I don't know. Or maybe I just like throw blankets. They just set a certain like mood depending on like the color or the texture or even the style, you know, just playing around with it. Believe it or not, it is actually snowing right now, like in the middle of me doing this voiceover. So yes, it does snow in spring in Pittsburgh, but we haven't used the fireplace in over a month, so I'm assuming we're done with it for the season. So I'm just gonna replace it with something else. So I have developed this, I don't want to say like plant addiction, but this plant addiction. Not so much like the buying part, I mean, that part too, but also learning their botanical names, researching different variation, figuring out where on the stem to cut to create like a whole new plant. It's just like this weird obsession, but now that I think about it, I guess it's really not that bad, you know? They are giving back to me in this home. But I can't even imagine what my house is gonna look like once spring is over. I can assure you there will be a few more plants. So this is just me, in my opinion. The vase is actually like the boldest piece in my living room. Like it just stands out. So I decided to make it like the centerpiece to welcome spring into the room. The only thing was, now the fireplace wasn't like delivering that wow that it had with the vase on top of it. And I tried to make it work, but it started feeling a little cluttered, and I don't know, my brain was just not okay with the way it was looking. Again, shopping items for my home. This blanket has seen every room in this house. It has seen the sofa, but I'm actually gonna put it right here in this cozy spot on the bench, which I think it looks pretty nice. You know, I never thought to flip this pillow, but it actually did wonders for my sofa. I thought both pillow patterns were mixing too much. So to calm things down a bit, I did flip it to like that brown leathery side, and it looks so much better. Before I show you guys how this tiny little makeover refresh came together, I wanna fill these mugs that I got. This air plant has been homeless since day one. So now it finally has a spot and a home. Filling the emptiness around the pot, I used some moss and brought her to her new home. Finally, finally. I took these roots out of the snake plants that I was repotting because I wanted to try growing them using clay balls. I've heard people call it like leca. I did a little research. Drainage isn't really needed for this one, so snake plants are pretty tough, and I'm just gonna put it to the test. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm not into like seasonal decoration or like a holiday decor, especially the cost that comes with it, and that also means more items in the home, which, knowing me, can lead to like potential clutter. So to avoid it, I try to stay mindful of what items travel home with me and what items can function in multiple spaces. Sometimes I fail, but the goal is just to be mindful of what I'm bringing in the home and to reduce the amount of stuff that I actually bring into the home. Like I said, this one will be a gift. It'll actually be her first plant. I wanted it to be like a bit special, to feel special. You know what? I need to figure out a way to ship these because it's just this undescribable feeling. Like I can't even explain it. But anyways, I thought this would make the perfect gift.
So we are going to listen to music.
Hope you guys enjoyed this and hopefully inspire you to appreciate the items that is in your home, that you don't have to spend a ton of money just to refresh a space, you know. I always enjoy connecting with you guys in the comments, but if that's not your thing, a thumbs up in this video will suffice. I will take it. I will see you guys in the next one.